Bismillah wa salatu wa salam wa rasulullah. Wa ba'd, in the name of Allah, and the peace and blessings of Allah be upon His last and final messenger. As to what follows, family, I apologize for the late live. I was planning to do this live earlier, but I said let me, um, maybe I'll do something about it tomorrow because it's a very important story. But breaking news about this story. So, for if you haven't heard, right, let me just play this clip for you. Right, I'm gonna play it without the sound because YouTube will probably, they'll go bonkers, right? They'll demonetize the channel, all kind of stuff. So I'm gonna play the clip first without the sound, right? So just let me share it with y'all, right? And you can check it out on the memberships if you're not a member already. I left it on the memberships, right? So just give me a few moments here, right? Because I don't want to get in trouble from YouTube pretending to care about people's feelings and stuff. Okay, give me one moment here. And let me just set this all up for you so we can get into this story. Okay, 1 second here. So let me just turn the sound off. Right. So this story broke out earlier today. It was a 4th of July parade that happened today. Okay. And when the story first broke out, what happened was people just started hearing about Illinois and they're like, oh, it's just Chicago problems, right? Meaning black problems, who cares? However, when it was released that it happened in Highland Park, Illinois, which is a largely white community, then the whole scene just kind of changed. And then you even noticed on the internet that it was just kind of difficult to find this like information about this story, right? So even videos and everything like that. But I was fortunate enough to get this clip from uh, Instagram. So as you seen in that clip, right, what happened was, there was a mass shooting. So far, 6 people have been reported deceased, and 32 people shot, I believe, or injured or whatnot. And the reason why I said I'm going to come and do this live right now, because of breaking news that has been released, and that is this. Let me just share with y'all. Like, subscribe, share. Let me just share about this breaking news, okay? 1 second, y'all. Cremo taken into custody. Cremo taken into custody. Who's Cremo, you say? Uncle of Robert Cremo, man suspected in shooting Chicago area parade, speaks to Fox 32. They caught this man and put him into custody. Now, of course, our condolences to the families. And it's a tragic event, of course, right? But there is a definite, if you were confused, Mohammad Ghilan and One Path Network. If you were confused about the tactics of the enemy, then you are confused by choice. You're completely and totally confused by choice. Because once again, as we pointed out many times on this channel, they protect our killers. And even though what we've seen here is a story of white on white crime, we're going to get into why this is very significant. So anyways, mind you, they try to pin this on black folk in the beginning when the story came out, right? They try to pin it on gang violence in the beginning, okay? And when it came out, it was some white on white crime. Look at the spin, just the incredible, unimaginable spin. Anyways, we're going to get into it. Let's watch this video, this short clip from Fox News.
Howard Dane Flacco just spoke with Primo's.
1 second, y'all. Let me just get this normal speed.
Uncle, let's listen into that.
Paul, thanks for talking to us. What did you want to say to the people who were hurt, the families of the people that were killed?
I just want to say I'm deeply, deeply sorry for everyone that lost their lives and got injured. From the bottom of my heart, I'm heartbroken, and my heart is shattered to hear this, and I can't even believe it. And I just want to express my deeply sorry and my condolences to everybody. Me and my brother were very well known in Ravinia, Highland Park, and we have a good character. Everybody loves us, and
yeah, we love you. We love you so much. Anyways, keep going.
And this is just, it breaks my heart to even hear about all this.
Tell us about your nephew, Bobby the Third. Had there been any signs of trouble, any warning signs recently?
There's been no warning signs. As I saw him yesterday evening, and when I went home, I said hi to him. And then when I came back downstairs, I said bye. He said bye, and that was it. That was normal standards of all time. I mean, I see nothing that would trigger him up for doing this at all.
You know, this is the same Fox News when the whole George Floyd came out. They weren't asking for no warning signs, you know, for George Floyd. They were painting him as a drug addict. Same thing with Breonna Taylor. They painted Breonna Taylor's boyfriend as a drug dealer. Therefore, because of their crimes, they deserve to die. But look how they protect their killers. Were there any warning signs? You think it's jokes? Watch now, but this is like some small stuff, right? Just wait till you see what's gonna happen next. Watch, y'all.
Had he ever said anything to you, or said anything to a family member that might have concerned people?
No, there's no concerns that I've seen at all.
And the weapon, do you have any idea where he acquired the weapon?
I'm not sure. No.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
I'm not really involved with him. Like, I mean, we're like, we just say hi and bye, and that's it.
You guys were living in the same home.
Yeah. We live together. Yeah.
Okay. Explain that arrangement. It was your dad's home, right?
Yeah.
At one time.
Yes.
Your dad passed away, and then you, your brother, and Bobby the Third were living there.
Yes. And he has his own apartment in the back, and I have my own upstairs bedroom, and it was separate the whole time.
Yeah.
So I seldom see him at times. When I do see him, I mean, he has helped me around the house at times, and there was no signs of trouble. I saw no signs of trouble, and if I did see signs, I would have said something, but there was no signs of trouble.
What was he doing with his life? He was 22. Was he going to school? Was he working?
I think he was out of he didn't go to college, and he was like a YouTube rapper that I know, but I never even preview his videos at all.
Yeah,
I just know that he's on YouTube.
So he was trying to do rapping and
he's a rapper, and then he's also an artist.
So, family, why is this significant? I want y'all to put in the chat, why do you think that particular part about the YouTube rapping is significant? And this is exactly that's the whole point I want to get to. They're going to blame this on mental health. They're going to blame this on mental. You don't believe me? Watch, y'all. Watch.
He was a good artist a while back.
Was he professional? Was he getting paid for it?
No. He drew good.
Did he have a job?
At Panera Bread, he worked from maybe 2 years ago.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But he'd been unemployed.
Right.
And no mental problems or psychological problems in the past?
Did y'all hear that? That's for them. You get it? all of this gentleness and softness is for the dominant society, the oppressive class. The excuses is for them. Y'all hear me? But why is this significant? Like, why now? Why today? Why is this so significant today? This is exactly it. They're going to try to blame it on Black culture and mental health. That's why the rapping is significant. You get it? Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something, okay? Like, subscribe, share, hit me up on Patreon. Y'all think it's jokes. These people are so serious. They're not messing around.
Police shooting of a Black man. Tonight, Akron, Ohio is under a state of emergency in the wake of protest over the fatal police shooting of a Black man. 25-year-old Jayland Walker was shot at least 60 times after fleeing what police said was supposed to be a routine traffic stop. And
did y'all hear that? This just happened last week. This just happened last week. They shot one man 60 times. Did he kill anybody? No. Did he murder anybody? No. They shot him for the crime, of course, for, you know, fleeing from police, but fleeing from police while Black. 60 times. Allegedly over 90 shots fired. You cannot make this crap up.
we must warn you, some of the images you're about to see are disturbing. CBS's Elise Preston is in downtown Akron, where protesters are gathered ahead of a city curfew.
Newly released police body camera footage shows the critical moments leading up to the death of Jayland Walker. Police say they were attempting to stop Walker for a traffic and equipment violation, which was not seen on camera. Seconds later, the officer reports a gunshot fired from Walker's car. The shot itself is not visible in the video, but police point to this image from a traffic camera showing what they say appears to be the flash of a gun.
It went from being a routine traffic stop to now a public safety issue.
Video shows Walker then leading police on a high-speed chase before he eventually jumps out of the passenger side wearing a ski mask. Officers tried to deploy a taser while chasing him on foot, but are unsuccessful. Moments later, 8 officers unleash dozens of rounds. Walker, who was unarmed at the time of the shooting, died at the scene. Police say a handgun and a magazine were found in Walker's car, and the body camera images show Walker appearing to reach for his waist area right before he was killed. But he did not fire at police during the foot pursuit, nor was he carrying a weapon. A preliminary medical report says Walker had more than 60 gunshot wounds.
They need to be able to articulate what specific threats they were facing, and that goes for every round that goes down the barrel of their gun.
It was absolutely excessive. The law requires to use force that is reasonable.
Justice for Jayland!
Protests continued late Sunday, where demonstrators say police used tear gas to disperse the crowd. Akron police have not confirmed those reports. Today, businesses boarded up windows in anticipation of more protests.
So I wanted y'all to get the gist of that, right? Because, again, this is a pattern of behavior. And again, Black people are out protesting the street from another Black man murdered. And again, one of their killers was brought in alive. Y'all hearing me? Brought in alive. Meanwhile, we have your Muslim elite talking about CRT being irreligious and stuff. Irreligious. I want y'all to think about the people who murder Black people. Okay? Think about Dylan Roof. Think about Brenton Tarrant, the Christchurch Christchurch mosque shooter. And now this man, Robert Cremo Fox. What about a couple of weeks ago, the Peyton Gendron, the one who shot up Buffalo? And on and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on. And you have Muslims who sign off on this. They are totally on board with this. So it's up to us, Black folk, particularly Black Muslims, to remain on code, to stay on code, because you will not have any friends in the dominant society. You don't have any friends in the wider mainstream Muslim elite, whether they be on YouTube or otherwise. Absolutely no friends. Okay, don't be confused about it. This is just another example of how they coddle and protect their our murderers, while murder our innocent. And then you will see the response of Muslims, if they comment, the response of Muslims to the protest of Black folk. What are they going to say? Oh, protesting is haram. That's what they're going to say. They don't have anything to say about Black people getting murdered at all. Like nothing. Zero, zero, zero. They will not say a single thing about Black folk getting murdered. They'll only come out to defend the dominant society when black folk break windows. Windows can be replaced. Can a life be replaced? So I wanted to do this short live. I know it's late. I'm not going to make it too long, but like, subscribe, share, hit me up on Patreon. Make sure y'all share this. Subhanallah,